derivatives.
Hi, welcome to second grade. We're in the class of calculus. Are y'all excited?
Yay.
We don't have calculus in second grade. I'm in second grade. I know.
Just pretend.
This is class 2049.
Second 100th grade.
Okay, so did y'all do okay on y'all's homework last night?
No.
What
But
did you-
it's so easy,
It's
Caitlin.
so hard.
Were you having any problems?
What? No.
Like anything
Just
specific?
The derivatives. I
You
don't
can't take
get the derivatives.
Okay, so
It's so easy, Caitlin.
okay, let me see if I can show y'all. Okay,
So
we're gonna start with problem number 1. Okay, and I'm gonna do an example for y'all. The problem was take the derivative of 2x squared plus 7.
There's a nightmare
The way that
in
you
my
can
face.
take the derivative of 2x squared plus 7. Let's start with our first section, okay? What you do is you need to take your exponent and multiply it. Shh, class. What you need to do is you need to take your exponent and multiply it by first, the number in front of your x. So, what's 2 times 2?
0.
4.
4.
So you start with 4. Your x is going to come straight down. Now, what you do is, for your next exponent, is you do your 2 minus 1.
I
You
can't
take your
see.
exponent and subtract 1. Excuse me.
Your butt's
What's 2
Principal.
minus 1? What's 2 minus 1?
Principal.
Mr. Principal,
Principal.
Principal.
do you need something?
You're gonna be in the Principal. You're stupid.
Hey, you will get sent to the office for acting.
Ah!
Okay? So back to our problem.
Okay. Listen, guys.
2 minus 1 is what?
1.
Okay. So you have 4x to the power of 1. Anything to the power of 1, you don't have to write it. Okay? So then with your next section, whenever it comes here, you can imagine that this is 7x to the power of 0, because anything to the power of 0 equals 1. So it's 7 times 1. If you multiply 7 times 0, then you get 0. That means it's a constant. Therefore, you don't have to write anything here. So the answer to the derivative of number 1 is 4x.
Oh.
Okay, do you get it?
So how do I do the ones with the more exponent?
Okay.
Come on, Caitlin. It's so
I've got an
easy.
example that I can help you with.
Yeah, so easy.
Example number 2.
Here.
So you need to get back in your chair. Okay, example number 2 is, say you have a problem like, hey, shh. You ask a question. The only way you can learn is if you listen. So your problem is on number 2, 3x to the 4th plus 2x squared minus 1. Quit crying. You're getting on my nerves. Okay. So what would you do first? What would you do first?
Multiply 3 times 5.
There's not a 5. Where did you get that from? You multiply 3 times 4.
3 times
3
4.
times 4.
Okay, so what's that?
12.
Exactly. Okay.
That's
So
just
then you bring
rude.
your exponent down. So it's 12x. What's 4 minus 1?
3.
So 12x cubed. So what do you do with your next section? You got to bring it down and add it. What's 2 times 2?
4.
4.
And then you bring your x down. What's 2 minus 1?
Huh?
1.
Okay, so you got your 1 right there. What is 1? What do you do
You're
whenever
going
you
to
have
fail your
a
tax
constant?
test.
What do you do when you have a constant?
With the 1.
None. It's 0 because there's none. Because it equals 0 exponent. It's always.
You're so smart. Gosh.
Goodness, Caitlin.
This is what happens when you pay attention in calculus.
Okay, so Caitlin, I'm going to need you. I want you to come up here and do a problem on the board.
Me or Caitlin?
Me.
Caitlin.
Do I really have to hold this? Can I just put it in the desk?
give you an example problem because you can't write with nothing. Okay, your problem is 7x to the 5th
I mean 7
plus
times
6x to the 4th plus 5x to the 5th plus,
5. Can you not be a teacher?
I mean to the
Why is
3rd
that happening?
plus 4x squared plus 3x plus 2. Need you to take the derivative of that.
Well, you take the first.
Where'd our student go? Student,
There
Bridget,
he is.
you need to come get back in your desk. You need to get out of hiding.
You take the first part.
See, now I can't even pay attention because you're doing all this.
Okay. Don't torture us, Haley. You're torturing me.
Stand up. Stand up.
Okay.
Ah!
The teacher to listen to.
I'm going to call the principal if you don't act right. You need to get back in your desk.
Call the principal.
I'm going to get the principal right
The
now.
principal doesn't scare me.
Okay.
He doesn't scare me either. He's my stepdad.
Okay, that's the principal. 7 times 5 is.
7 times.
That's a big number.
Just do it.
It is not.
35.
Wow, that's one.
That's
X
rude.
to 5 minus 1 is 4. 5 plus 6 times 4 is 24.
Yep.
X. 4 minus 1 is 3. 5 times 3 is 15. X. 3 minus 1. 2. Plus 4 times 2 is 8. X. 2 minus 1 is 1. But that's the center. Plus 3x, and that's really to the 0. No, to the 1. So 3 times 1 is 3 by itself, and the 2 cancels out because it's a constant. So this is my final.
You're so genius. Why aren't you the teacher instead? I resign my rights to you, student.
That's because, you know why?
Why?
Because algebra spanks calculus.
No, algebra is calculus' daddy.
Oh,
Who's your daddy?
calculus is your daddy.
No.
Algebra is your daddy.
Okay, good day to the second graders.
Can I be a teacher?
Now I know how to take a derivative.